Hashtag original post. A 35 male learned the hard way that trust is a delicate thing. Our couple's therapist, Dr. Martinez, recommended we record our sessions for joint review, a practice she said could help us communicate better. What I didn't expect was how those recordings would unravel everything. Aria, 32 female, and I had been together 3 years. Software developer, meet marketing professional. Sounds perfect on paper, right? Except it wasn't. For months, Aria had been obsessive about my past. Every relationship, every mistake, she wanted details. I was an open book, thinking transparency was key. But her past? Completely off limits. Some things are private, she'd say. Or my favorite, you don't need to know everything. Our last therapy session before everything crashed, she went on another rant about how her past was absolutely spotless. Aria, I've been completely honest in this relationship. Unlike some people, I don't have a complicated history. I said nothing. Just sat there. Hashtag update 1. The unexpected truth. Dr. Martinez had suggested we review our session recordings together, a technique to improve communication. I started listening to our past sessions while working late one night. That's when things got interesting. In previous sessions, when Aria thought no one was really paying attention, she dropped some bombshells. 1. Mentions of complicated situations with exes. 2. Vague references to financial challenges. 3. Inconsistent stories about her work and income. The recordings weren't a smoking gun, yet, but something was off. I started digging carefully, not out of revenge, but self-preservation. Our joint finances were becoming increasingly intertwined, and something felt wrong. Her sister Rachel and best friend Megan kept texting, pushing me to be more understanding. Rachel, Ari is going through a lot. Don't make things harder. Megan, she's sensitive about her past. Back off. I just replied with a neutral okay to both. Hashtag update 2. The paper trail. Turns out, our shared tax documents told a different story than Ari's carefully curated narrative. I discovered discrepancies in her income reporting. Small at first, a few thousand here and there. But they added up. Credit card statements showed multiple cards with balances I knew nothing about. This wasn't just about past relationships anymore. This was about ongoing financial deception. Dr. Martinez had always emphasized honest communication. During one session, she'd specifically asked Aria about financial transparency. Aria had looked right at me and said, "We share everything." The recordings proved otherwise. Hashtag update 3. The confrontation. Our next therapy session was going to be different. I brought only what I needed. The recorded sessions with Dr. Martinez's prior written consent for joint review, bank statements, and a calm demeanor. Aria started her usual narrative. Ryan has trust issues. He's always digging into my past. Dr. Martinez looked uncomfortable. Let's hear what Ryan has to say. I played the relevant recordings. Carefully, objectively, conversations about hidden debts, mentions of arrangements with exes, financial inconsistencies she'd conveniently never mentioned. Aria's face went through several stages. Confidence, confusion, panic. Dr. Martinez was professionally neutral but clearly concerned. Aria, these are serious discrepancies we need to discuss. Her sister Rachel texted frantically. What are you doing to her? Her friend Megan called. This is crossing a line. I muted both. Hashtag final update. Consequences. Breaking up wasn't dramatic. It was methodical. I consulted a lawyer to understand my financial exposure. Separated our joint accounts. Documented everything. Turns out Aria had multiple credit cards with over $40,000 in debt. Inconsistent freelance income. Ongoing financial arrangements with previous partners. Her support system started to crack. Rachel and Megan's supportive texts became less frequent. Her parents became more concerned about her financial situation than defending her. Her dad eventually called, not to argue, to understand the financial damage. 6 months later, Aria moved back home. Her marketing career on pause. Dealing with credit agencies. Me? I'm rebuilding. Carefully. Deliberately. The lesson? Trust but verify. Always. Sometimes the most powerful response is simply revealing the truth. Update complete.